Assalamualaikum warahmatullah. We are still discussing about unemployment, and today we will discuss the last type of unemployment, that is the seasonal unemployment. To a certain extent, seasonal unemployment has some similarities with demand deficient unemployment because it is induced by fluctuations in demand for goods and services in a certain period, thus reducing demand for labor. The fluctuations in the economy due to seasonal factor is anticipated. What this means is that we can predict the business cycle. Because of that, seasonal unemployment is anticipated because it follows a systematic pattern over the course of the year. Some examples of works related to seasonal unemployment are in agriculture, where the need for labor sometimes would increase or decrease depending on the season of that type of crops. Another example of seasonal unemployment is related to jobs sensitive to change of the climate. For example, those who work in ski resorts, their jobs are only available during the winter season, while off the season, these workers would be unemployed. During the Hajj season also, you will find that demand for certain types of labor would increase, especially in Mecca and Madinah, in order to cater the need of the pilgrims, where hotels, for example, would be in full capacity, and therefore they need to have a lot of workers during that season. After the season, the demand for their services start to drop, and therefore many of the workers would take a long break over the years before the next season. That brings us to this question. Why do employers respond to seasonal pattern of demand by laying off workers rather than reducing wage rates or hours of work? To understand that question, there are few studies undertaken to investigate the seasonal unemployment. For example, a study based on the United States in 1970s found evidence that most agricultural employees were affected with seasonal unemployment. Studies in non-agricultural sectors also found evidence that whenever there is fluctuations due to seasonal factor, certain types of jobs are subject to seasonal unemployment. The following are some of the reasons why employers would lay off workers instead of offering the workers wage cut or cut in the working hours. One of the reasons is that the existence of UI benefits. This one refers to unemployment insurance benefits. This is more specific in the case of the United States, but some countries may call it as unemployment benefits, where the government provides certain allowance in order to assist those unemployed to survive while they are looking for employment. So when there is a good unemployment insurance benefits or unemployment benefits, and at the same time, due to the anticipated nature of seasonal unemployment, therefore these workers know that they would be rehired when the next season comes, and because of these two factors, most of these workers view the layoff as a form of paid vacations. Next, seasonal industries usually would attract workers by paying them higher wages to compensate them for being periodically unemployed. The ski resorts, for example, would pay high wages to attract workers during the winter season. So these are some of the key points related to seasonal unemployment. In Malaysia, maybe seasonal unemployment is not very obvious. However, there could be cases when some workers only work during certain times over the course of the year, such as during the rainy season or monsoon season. So that's about seasonal unemployment. See you next time. Wassalam.